It's been a long time since those Kiwanis festivals when at the age of 13 he took part in the boys open category. Can you imagine? That was his first appearance, I don't know the date, but it was at the age of 13. And then later on, I think he was a dancer and a chorus boy in the old Country Hoedown series. And I remember doing a summer series with him and another young man who had a singing duo they just formed out of the band shell at the X way back, I think it was the late 50s or something. But look what's happened since. Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon Lightfoot. Gord, you shouldn't have dressed for the show. I mean, after all.
Well, I just got out of bed.
Pretty informal gig we have here.
Yeah.
I just want to put your arm over the... How are you?
Not bad.
That's good. I'm glad
There's
to
a
see
couple
you.
of things that I'd like to get straightened out. It's not $70 million. It's not $70 million.
I read where... No, that's a gross. Isn't that a gross? That's not what you got. It's what the whole thing amounted to in the career that
I
you
think
had.
they figured out what it generated, I think, was about $7 million. Now, what I see of that is a whole other story again. But it's not $70 million.
There might have been an error in the figure. All right.
There's an error.
Well,
in
give or
paper.
take a couple of million. What
There's
the
an
heck?
error in the paper. I mean, I haven't
Who's going to argue?
turned over no $70 million. How are you doing, Bruce?
Yeah, wouldn't your tax man like to hear that figure? $70 million.
Sure, he'd
Oh.
love to hear it.
No, I know. The
Besides
conscious...
that, there's been a particular leaning lately upon my financial situation, you know, with my divorce and all.
Oh.
It's getting a little bit tedious.
Mm-hmm. You still live here?
Yes.
Yeah. I think you kept your home in Toronto all along through your career. But how much time do you get to spend in it?
Whenever I'm not traveling, I'm here.
Yeah. And that's almost all the time, isn't it? Don't you do concerts all over the place?
Well, we go out on the weekends, you know, like there's a lot of work done, but like we don't do anything, say like through the summertime, and we take time off over the winter time, and we go out on the weekends, you know. And last year we did a lot. I played 99 times last year.
Of course, you set aside a great portion of the year for writing, and writing only, don't you? Where you almost lock yourself up and you work at turning out the songs without interruption. Work at turning out the songs without interruption.
Well, when it's time to make an album, I have to sit down and get to work at it, you know, because there usually isn't a backlog. There was a backlog up until about 5 years ago, but that disappears after a while, so you got to produce the material on the spot. So if you want to make an album, if you don't want to make an album, you don't have to produce anything.
Does every album you make now include 100% your own songs, nobody else's?
Pretty well. There's been a total of 5 songs, which I haven't written. Have appeared over 11 albums, which is not bad. Most of these songs were learned from friends at parties.
Mm.
The stuff you get in the mail is awful. I mean, geez, like you get about 50 tapes a year, you know, it's just more than that.
Are you constantly bugged by people with songs?
I have people...
You must have a clearinghouse.
I have people sending me songs, and they also include the name of their lawyer and everything in it, and they say, if you want to record this song, call my lawyer. He's at such and such address.
Oh, everybody's incorporated these days.
If you want to record this song, it's so wonderful, call my lawyer, don't you dare do it.
How do you remain so prolific? How does it keep coming year after year with no change?
I find that the odd drink helps.
Well, what was it Churchill said? Well, what was it Churchill said? Send me more like him. I think that was the remark or something like that. You have expressed, I think, an interesting point. Now, Sonny just did one of your older songs, For Love and Me, which takes me back to the days of I'm Not Saying, maybe Alberta Road, Early Morning
Alberta
Rain.
Bound, yeah.
Alberta Bound, rather.
Early Morning Rain.
And you have said, well, that's another phase. That's an old phase of your life. You would never write a song like that again.
Well, I'm living with a lot of things these days. Like the word is out that I used to be a square dancer on Country Hoedown. Now, this is a big deal right now, you see. Now, actually, the only reason I was on Country Hoedown was because it was the first professional job I ever had. I was hired by Dave Thomas and Art Snyder because I was a Cracker Jack sight reader, and I sang in the vocal chorus. on that show. As a matter of fact, I was probably the best singer and harmonizer in it. A couple of the other people included Billy Van Evera, who was in it. You know, Billy Van, and 2 or 3 other people. And I was in that show because I was a Cracker Jack choral singer.
Which came from the...
But every night they used to make us get out there and clog for a minute, you see? Johnny Davidson and the Singing Swinging H, and that was part of the trip. You get out there and you clog for a minute. So here I am, all of a sudden I'm a famous country dancer.
Well, look what you got to fall back on, Gord.
Sure, I can always
In case
go back
things
to
let up a
clogging,
little bit,
yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
You're a worrier.
That's what they tell me. I guess
read that
must
last
be.
weekend or a weekend or 2 ago. I can't remember what, but I would think you'd be a worrier. I think the responsibility of
Yeah, it is
having
a bit,
achieved so much and to have to live up to it and to keep the business part of it organized, to know where you're going, to keep out the things that can distract you. I don't know how you do it.
Well, when you have the kind of pressure on you, you know, like to produce and look after everything, you know, it's, I figure like worry about it now and then forget about it later. Yeah. You know, so like a lot of the reason why I get so, the reporters say I'm so worried is that they worry me when they talk to me because they try to get right into your soul, you know, like they want to know everything that's going on in my personal life, you know, and you're always...
You're surrounded by pretty good people, aren't you?
Yeah.
Take care of your extraneous
My
affairs.
sister's the secretary, and that...
Oh?
And Hal Mayer, of course, I've been associated with for years. He's the business manager. And we have good musicians as well. Rick Haynes, Terry Clements, and of course we work on records with Red Shea and John Stockfish, Pee Wee Charles, people like that.
Have you ever stopped to
They're
wonder?
all string men, you know, country players.
Have you ever stopped to wonder where in a country that is notorious for taking its homegrown talent for granted, you are the unbelievable exception to that, along with maybe a few others, where you're idolized. You can pack Massey Hall. How many shows are you going to do? You're going to do 8 shows, I hear now. You've added one.
Yeah.
In a country where you're
I'm also
breaking
a
all the
glutton
rules.
for punishment.
You're breaking all the rules of Canadian talent. Have you ever thought about how you've accomplished this?
I don't know. I just, you know, like it takes a lot of work. I try to explain it, but it goes back a long time. But I used to work for Scale, you know, for about, and I did all that groundwork, you know, like playing in all kinds of places. And I've been singing since I was 8 years old. So after all, it's like the Kiwanis stuff was when I was actually getting into training, vocal training at that time. Like it was a challenge for me, you know.
Yeah.
But that was all gone. Like, I mean, there was nothing shaking much there for about 7 or 8 years. I was interested in music through high school and that sort of thing, but I mean, I never really got into it till I was about 25.
You probably never wrote a song in those days. You were just a performer, weren't you?
On the contrary, I started writing at 17 and I didn't
Is that
stop.
right?